Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today? Hi. Sorry I seem a bit flat today, honestly. Feeling a bit off, but that's alright. Hello. Hello. Hey Samia, hey Ben. I built, for anyone who didn't know, I started building this on stream a while ago. I was supposed to do it. And then I stopped because I felt guilty, and now I'm finally finishing him. And I just built one bag before, so now he's got sort of the back of his robe, and I'm gonna finish the rest of him today, so we finally have him. And I was like looking at photos on Google to try and do the thumbnail, which I took one of New Elementary's photos and then sort of added to it. Theirs is the photo in the background. It's really cute and he just looks adorable, so I'm actually really excited to do this today. Hello, hey Brickboy, hey Anna, TNT, hey Will, OB, London, Will. Hello, I had this set for. I got this one for Christmas and I just haven't built it. Hey Trav. So, oh Anna, you got it as a Christmas gift too? That's so cute. How many members in the Grogu family? I don't actually know. I mean, we've got like plushie Grogu, like regular Grogu. We're gonna have brick built one. We got minifigure one. I've also got brickhead one now. So we've got a lot. Hey Brooke, welcome on in. I hope you enjoy it. Hey Lisa, no, sleep is not overrated. Sleep is important. Don't underestimate the value of sleep. Okay, I had a good night's sleep last night. Relatively, and then I woke up kind of in the morning really cold, so I had to get my blanket and then I fell back asleep. It was quite nice. Hey Hidden Brick, I'm still working at that build since I've had it since Christmas. Same. I had to dust it off real quick because it's just been sat at the bottom of my bookshelf, and I'm like, like he's probably going to be all dusty, and I don't want to go and attach all of like the side bits on to a really dusty interior. So that's sort of my plan right there. I'm excited. What Marvel set should I buy before they retire? Ooh, I feel like most of the ones on sale right now that are retiring aren't that good. I know the Hall of Armor, at least in like the US and I think most of like Europe and things like that, that one's still around. I highly recommend getting that, and if you can as well, the Armory. I really like mine. I got both those sets, and then I sort of bought some pieces to build up the second level properly, and I really like that one. Avengers Tower as well looks really good, but I don't own that one personally. I might try and part it out. And I think that's it. Honestly, they're my favorites. How's everything? Not the best. I'm feeling really flat today, to be honest. Like I'm sat here like ready to start the stream, and I'm just like I just feel really, really out of it. It's quite weird. If I could, should I buy the Benetton? Yes. Hey Axel, welcome. I'm glad you can join it. My cable's in the way. I can't quite read properly. Dang it. Yes, Lightning, you should. I'm glad you are rebuilding them because I love mine. I've got mine all on a shelf now, all of my original Cars sets. They all look really cool. Except I feel like they're a tiny bit cluttered. It's not good. I tried to pop the arms out of my Mark 6. Oh no. It's like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the video on my, like upgrading the Marvel figures / fixing them video. Do you know how terrifying it was to pop Black Widow's arms out? I was like, no. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to swap it back. Part of me is tempted just to buy another one of the, like, Avengers video game Black Widows so that I can, like, properly fix it, and just, like, not feel as bad. So I've got, like, a complete one of that figure because I was like, oh, I should, like, put it back. What do you mean by flat? Like, low energy. Like, really low energy. Like, I don't feel like myself today. It's really hard to explain. Really hard to explain, but I hope that sort of like gives you a rough idea in some way and anything. Are you drawing anything at the moment? Not really. I was thinking about it earlier actually. I'd like to try and draw the Fantastic Four. I don't pop arms off anymore because minifigures are not as strong as they were. Yeah, that's why as soon as I popped the arms off my advent calendar Black Widow, I was like, I'm not swapping these back. I was like, not doing it once only. I don't want this to break. So luckily both of those figures, at least right now, aren't too expensive. And like, I want to try it out for Captain America too, once I get like the little 4+ Hydro set and get another Peggy. But it's like, that Peggy is specifically to take apart. So that's my plan. I'm like, I don't want to mess it around too much. Not good. I saw Black Widow for the very first time today and I loved it. I had an interesting backstory to Natasha, aka Black Widow. That's interesting because I personally, like, didn't enjoy it all too much. Like, I thought it was alright, but, like, it just wasn't great for me. I felt like Black Widow was a side character in her own movie, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But I really liked the Red Guardian and Yelena. They were amazing. I mean, Natasha was great in the film too, but she just doesn't do much. Considering it's her own sort of thing. Thoughts on the Queer Eye set? I really liked the show. My mum and I love renovation shows and like makeover shows, so my mum and I have watched it a lot, and I think the apartment is absolutely adorable. In terms of like an apartment set, because we've gotten so many of them these days, I think it's one of the better ones personally. I much prefer it to the Friends apartments and Seinfeld. I don't know what it is about those two. I'm not a big fan of that. What's your second favorite Marvel set? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, the first one's the Daily Bugle. The second, I always go back to my Age of Ultron Hulk. But no, Sanctum. The Sanctum. The Infinity War Sanctum. That's it. Never mind. That's it. That poor Peggy. I know. I know. I gotta go get my vaccine. Oh no, my vaccine is making me sick, and watching YouTube on a small screen is making me sick. That's alright, pup. I'm glad that you did get your vaccine. I honestly, after I had my second one, I was knocked out. Like, I did not do anything that day. I was dead. Hey, BFAB. How are you? The Black Widow movie was Yelena's origin story. Literally. Like, it was alright. It was just really underwhelming. Honestly, Shang-Chi's been the best one since. I mean, I think I'd go Far From Home then Shang-Chi. That's my personal opinion. But I really like it. Like, a lot. I really like Shang-Chi from what I could see. I'm getting Zombie Hider Spider-Man tomorrow from the Lego Marvel CMF. Nice, Lego Kid. I really want to get a second one. They come out here in a couple of weeks, and I'm thinking about getting some from the Lego store because apparently I can do a tap and go. So I've got to either call them up or send them a message of all of the sets that I'm going to get in store, which will be the 3 Spider-Man sets, Santa's sleigh, and I might get the Disney Castle in store, or I might order it online. I'm not entirely sure yet. I feel like I'm not really in a rush for that one. I just want to get it in case it does a Batmobile and doesn't come back. So I don't know, but I'm tempted to get some CMF figures, but I know that I'm not going to know who they are, and it's all going to be blind. But then again, I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go to a store. I'm not excited for Eternals. I'm the least excited for that one. Like, I think it'll be interesting, but I just don't think I'm going to care enough about the story, and that's my worry with the Eternals. What promo? Ostrich? Moo. Hello, kiddo. Moo. I didn't know we were playing Moo Moo Meadows. For the Marvel CMF, I got that 6-pack and I want to buy another to complete the set, but I'm scared I'm going to get the same figs. Yeah, L Cosmic, it's weird because apparently there's like 2 different versions of them, but then someone got one with like 4 Sylvies or something like that, and then like you still like get a duplicate of one of the figures, so you're like still missing one. But I still like the 6-pack system because I feel like for someone like me who can't go out to the store and can't go out in lockdown, there's a much higher chance that you're not going to get duplicates. So I really hope that they introduce that here. If they do, I might try it out and test it, because worst comes to worst, if I get duplicates, I'll just sell them. Ow. I am liking What If, Will. I'm really enjoying it, but the last episode, no. So are Toby and Andrew confirmed for the new movie now? Nope. There's technically no like confirmation, but there's a lot of evidence to sort of suggest that Toby and Andrew were in it. So, like, here's the thing. I know, like, a lot of people are hyping it up as if, like, yeah, it's going to be the thing. And it's like, I talk about it as if they're in it. But at the end of the day, if they're not in it, I'm not going to cry about it because I know that that's just people, like, assuming. So, I'm not going to do a WandaVision where everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's Mephisto, and then Mephisto doesn't show up and everyone gets sad. No, we're not doing that. Like, Spider-Man has some impossible standards to meet. So, it'll be really interesting to see what happens. But I definitely think they could be in it. That's what I think. I wonder if they'll stop selling Shang-Chi sets in China. I'm not sure. I don't think they will. I don't see anything wrong with the Shang-Chi sets. It's actually interesting because, you know, like, China doesn't have that many movies that come out in it. So I wonder, like, who's buying the Lego sets to the movies that don't come out there? So, like, when's the charity stream? Next week. This time next week. Actually, it would start earlier. I'm incredibly nervous for it, actually. I feel like I've just put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm scared. Honestly, I'm very scared. I feel like I'm very unprepared. And I'm not going to stream at all next week just so that I can get everything ready for it, because I've got to find a lot of videos. I've got to make a lot of stuff. I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified. But I think once I get going, it will be okay. That's what I think. Venom 2 or the Eternals. For me, Venom 2. But I know that like Sony sometimes can like be a bit dodgy with films, so I'm interested to see sort of how it turns out. I don't think it's going to be... Like, I'm trying to set myself low expectations. What if Miles Morales didn't become Spider-Man? He'd just chill. He would just chill. No Holly streams next week. I know. You know what I found out, though? The new Life is Strange came out, and I really want to play that on stream. So once the charity stream is done, we're doing that. But it's like, even today, I'll do a community post about it on the gaming channel, but even today, I was hoping to do Minecraft, but I don't think I'm in the mood to do Minecraft. I think I'm incredibly sort of stressed right now, and I have assignments I need to do. I have to prepare for the charity stream, and I just feel like I don't want to spend that time on a Minecraft stream knowing sort of how stressed I am. So we ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, but it's alright. It'll only be for a week, just so I can get on top of things, sort everything out, get back to normal. 2-hour commute. Ali, I am sorry. It is okay. You don't have to apologize. Don't worry. We're taking a week off myself next week. It's okay. It's okay. But we'll still be posting videos and all that, so we're all good. Plus, like, we're having a giant build stream next week, so we're all good. All good. I need to film a video that I want to do as an incentive for the charity stream. It should be fun. It should be fun. Did I miss something? What charity stream? Oh, Keto, someone isn't reading my community posts. I'm doing a charity stream next weekend to raise money for a mental health charity that's in Australia. And it should be a lot of fun. The Brickwiz is joining us. Pen Plays is joining us. I'm very, very hyped. Very, very hyped. And scared. Hyped and scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrified. Imagine if Miles Morales is in No Way Home. I think if they get... It's going to get to a point where there's going to be too many people. But I hope that they do Miles at some point, because they have, like, name-dropped him. So I think that would be quite good. So I hope that happens. Go to bed. Go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. Bye, everyone. Oh, got to go to bed. Okay, see you, Trav. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean go to bed? Lego Kid, I think they'll do it, because think about how many shows there are going to be. Because I was actually talking to Pen Plays about this the other day. And I was saying that there are so many Marvel shows, and I feel like Marvel played it safe this year in terms of sets, because they didn't know how well they were going to do. Like, remember everyone saying that WandaVision was going to flop, and then it was amazing. Like, the WandaVision era was great, and then you had Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that one kind of flopped, but people were still enjoying it. And... Am I Kai? That's good. That's good. So I feel like they played it safe, and they were like, all right, what if it's an animated show? Like, we can make like a lot of sets really directed to kids, and it should do okay. And we'll do a minifigure series. Get out like all of the people. They nailed it. There is so much interest in the Marvel shows. We've still got Hawkeye, we've got Miss Marvel, we've got She-Hulk, we've got Loki season 2. It's like, I don't think we'll get it next year, but I hope that they do another one in the future, or at least, because they would have had a year to sort of see the success of the Marvel shows, start to make more sets on them. Like, I don't necessarily think that there should be like 2 sets for everything, but like 1 for Hawkeye, 1 for Miss Marvel. Like, What If got 2, so I can see them doing it. And I also imagine that there will be more sort of What If seasons as well. So I hope that that happens in the future, but I know it will sort of be later. But then again, there's a lot that Lego needs to do right now. Lily, thank you so much for the $3. Hi, I like your hair. I'm going back to work now. Lily, can you actually go back to work? How's Melbourne's lockdown going? Because I haven't been keeping track, but I know Jay's Brick Blog went to the cinema, and I was like, hello? What's happening in Victoria? I'm glad you can go to work. That's so good. What if it's going to set up Star Wars, and it shows how much people like this stuff? I mean, they could do it for anything. Like, we're all aware of that. They could do it for literally anything. Click and collect. Ah, I see. I don't even think, like, most stores here are doing click and collect. So that's lucky. Loki sets when? See, here's the thing. I think there'll be 1 Loki set at least. Because, like, we've had one season of Loki. Lego knows, like, how popular it is now. Like, they've had that time to sort of test it out with this year, see what works, see what doesn't. Like, I could see there being one, but just think about it. Like, there's a lot of Marvel stuff. You've got each of the new movies. You've got, oh yeah, BFAB, EB Games is GameStop, basically. Yeah, Ben, I had a picnic yesterday. It was lovely. The sun was setting and then it got dark. Anyway. Imagine Lego does a Hydra Stomper minifigure. That'll be interesting. I'm actually going to get those sets in my, like, last LAN request thing. I'm basically going to have the entire superheroes wave at the moment. But, yeah, I have a theory. So you've got Strange Multiverse of Madness, you've got Thor Love and Thunder, and you've got Wakanda Forever. Plus, people really want a spoiler set for Spider-Man. People are loving the Infinity Saga. And then you've got all of the TV shows as well. And I think at least there would be one Loki set. Maybe they'll do something for the Marvels. I'm guessing maybe 1 or 2 for Doctor Strange, 1 or 2 for Thor, 1 or 2 for Black Panther as well. I don't think any of them need 4. I just look at the Eternals wave and I'm like, these are all good sets, but you don't need all 4 of them. It really feels like a waste to have all 4 of them. This is a loud bag. Just that. Hold on. The Timekeeper's throne room would be cool. But it's like, I feel like you could have Kang, you could have Loki, Mobius, Ravonna Renslayer, who I realized is in that Apple TV show with Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Carell. Interesting. That was fun to see her pop up. But I think that that could happen. And it's like, I hope it does, because it's like, I'd like to see, like, I don't think we'll get a full wave of Infinity Saga sets again, but I'd like to see 1 to 2 each year mixed in, and then you've got like some of the newer sets, got some from the TV shows. Like, I really want a wide variety. That's what I would really like. I saw Shang-Chi. I'm jealous. I really want to see it in its proper glory and actually be able to see things. So frustrating. Just patiently waiting. So Kang is in Loki. Well, at the moment, he's He Who Remains, but they're combining the character of He Who Remains and Kang together. So technically, the He Who Remains is a variant of Kang. So at the very end of Loki, spoilers ahead, the statue is Kang the Conqueror. And apparently he's going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Why is that car really loud? Sir, shush. I'm busy. So it should be good. Should be good. Oh, really, Ben? That's exciting. You know, I got so excited the other day when I heard, hey, New South Wales is going to trial home quarantine. Best news ever. But I also think it messed with me. But that's a story for another day. Really, Kai? Where? Where? BFAB's always complimenting himself. I'm sorry. I have seen Shang-Chi, I couldn't see it properly. And I'm not going to explain any further. But I paid for a ticket, so like, we're good. I supported. I'm paying. I'm a paying customer here. We're good. Dropped something. Oops. See, here's the thing, Lego Kid, right? By then, like right now, I know what you mean. Like, it is disappointing to hear that Insomniac are making Spider-Man 2 only for PS5. However, by the time it comes out, the PS5 would have been around for like 4 or 5 years. A lot of people would have upgraded their consoles by then because it's going to be a lot easier to get. Like, it's already been a year almost. So by then, a lot more people would have it. You'd be able to get a pre-owned one potentially. So I don't blame them at the same time. Plus, it's going to look beautiful. It's probably going to be a very, very heavy game, and I think that's why they probably put it only on the PlayStation 5 as well. I did not download it, no. Shh, Rodrigo, shh. We're in lockdown, people. Sacrifices have to be made. Sacrifices. But that's a painful thing about Venom. It's like, Venom, I just want to wait. But every Australian cinema is saying November. And I'm like, well, this ain't good. So I might see if I can sneakily watch the end credits scene only, and then I'll, like, watch the film in cinemas, like, properly. Because I'm really excited for that one. Really exciting. Are you still going to Disney World? I am. Unless somehow the rules backflip, but I don't think that's going to happen. I swear, it's like, I've been looking at, like, how much it would cost me to go somewhere in January or something like that. It's looking like a lot, but honestly, I want to get out, and I'm like, maybe this is worth it. Can you travel? Not yet, but it's looking like it will happen by Christmas, and I'm very, very excited for that. It's what's keeping me going. It really is. Really is. There we go. I kind of want to go to the movies again. I usually hate being around people, but watching Shang-Chi makes me want to go to the movies again. The movies are fun because it's like you can just sit in silence. Unless like people are wrestling a bag. If you got the right time of day, you are good. Midweek in like the middle of the day, no one's going to be there. It's fantastic. Did you just? That sounds so cute. Aww. I really want to get, wait, did I stuff this up? Yeah, I did. I do have a brick separator. We're fine. We're fine. Guys, great news. So, it was like over a month ago, right? I was on Discord and I was talking about how I got this advert for a, Lego, display storage company. And I was like, hyped. I placed an order and because it's all like custom made stuff, I was like, it's going to take a while to get here. Finally got information that it shipped and it should be here next week, and I'm so excited because it means I can go all out and finally properly display all of my Marvel figures and put things behind acrylic glass, and I'll have stands and everything. I'm gonna go through and review it all. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I just love organization. I do still play Minecraft on that channel. I was gonna do it today, but I don't think that that's gonna happen anymore. So we'll be back. Hello, Caitlin. I miss going to the movies so much. It's the first place I'll go after lockdown. Me. I can't wait. I keep checking to see if I can go and book tickets for Venom or something. And I'm just like, come on, let me do it. I'm worried that buying tickets for Spider-Man is going to be trying to book Adele tickets when I was in high school. That was a nightmare. That was the problem with seeing the Lego movie, Abhishek. It's my whole family went. We are the oldest people in the cinema besides the rest of the parents. We were definitely the oldest kids here. And I'm just enjoying it. And it's they're in Cloud Cuckoo Land or something. And then Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, comes on the screen. And there's just this one kid being like, oh, Michelangelo! And I'm like, kid, you're adorable. But I'm trying to listen. Shut up. That was my experience. Which sets you gonna think that I'm gonna get picked for ideas. I want it to be the Mystery Machine, but I don't think it's going to be the Mystery Machine. I quite liked the little, cuckoo clock type thing. I think that could be picked. The rest of them, honestly, I can't remember. Honestly, cannot remember. Not good at this. What am I building? Yoda. Baby Yoda. Lego should do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle CMF. I don't think they would. I mean, I really want to see them do a Disney Series 3. People are saying Star Wars, and I think Star Wars won't happen next year, maybe the year after. Also got a second Marvel series. I don't think a third Harry Potter series is going to happen. I don't think it needs to happen. I don't think it should. And then you've got all of those sort of one-off things that I think would be really good. So that's what I'm hoping. I think I was the oldest in the theatre for Lego Movie 1 and 2. I think Lego Movie 2 I waited a bit longer because I didn't want tons of kids to be there. So I don't think it was as bad of a problem then. But I know when I saw Sing, that animated show, I think it was the school holidays or something, and it looked good. And we're like, you know what, let's just go see it. And my mum, sister and I went. And definitely the oldest person there out of the kid age group. And I found it hilarious. I felt like I was the only one laughing the entire time. My mum, sister, and I. All of the kids are silent. And I'm like, this is funny. Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you laughing? Sing was great. Exactly. Thank you. I have not, Aaron. I have not. I was going to buy the M-Gauge set with the Micro Ant-Man, but I didn't, so I got the Star Wars Advent. Should I buy that set or not? Because I don't have any Marvel sets, only some of the Batman 1 and 2. I really liked that set. It was going to be the only Marvel set I bought. And then I spent way too long at the Lego store, and I was like, let's get the Benatar, which I was tossing up between, but I was like, I don't want to pay full price. I did anyway. Anyway, long story short, I have most of that wave now, and I love that endgame final battle. I really do. The van, the Ant-Man van is my favorite, and Star Wars, and Thanos. The build itself is all right, but you're buying it for Thanos in the van. Or at least I was. I don't know how many other people bought it for the van, but there you go. So you're all good. First Lego movie was great. It really was. I loved it. I loved it. I'm alright, Asen. How are you? How are you going? Oops. I'd love to see a Luca too. Same here. Luca is such a good movie. I watched it twice and it's so wholesome and lovely, and it was great. What should I get on October 1st? The Celestial and wait for No Way Home, or get No Way Home and wait for the Celestial? Well, I'll tell you right now, that Celestial, it's in my shelf actually. It's over here. There he is. Hello. I really like that set, and I think out of the Eternal sets, just get the biggest two, and then if you want the full set of Eternal figures, buy the other figures off Bricklink or something instead. You don't really need the smaller ones. They're good sets, but save your money, put it towards something else. The thing with No Way Home, that movie is going to be massive, and I would say get the Sanctum. The other two, I feel like you could leave. You can leave, you can wait for them to go on sale. I don't think it's going to be as a rush, but the Sanctum is what people are going to be after. So honestly, I think especially because the Eternals, no one's hyped for it right now. Whereas like people really care about Spider-Man. So I would get the Sanctum first and then come back for the Celestial, because I think that one will stick around for a bit. Like, I don't think that's going to sell out or anything like that, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, hey, Super. No. Luca was great. We love Don Cheadle, but Luca was great. Ivan, I love it. I'm going to do a full video on it eventually. I want to try and do it this month, but this month is going far too quickly. In fact, I worked out that I have like 5 videos to make or something until the charity stream, and I'm like, oh dear, time is moving too quickly. And I wanted to do the Hogwarts Castle review this month, and I've still got to try and do that for next week. Orisham looks so bad, not even close to how the king drew him or how he was shown in Guardians. I mean, we've only seen a tiny bit of him. So I will say that. I don't Napalama. I do not. I haven't seen too many James Bond movies, honestly, and that's probably why I haven't gotten it. I do like the big Lego cars. I think some of them look really cool, but I'll only really get ones that I like absolutely love. How many Hogwarts castles are there? Too many. I'm finally, tonight's video, I say tonight because it comes out tonight for me, is about the Deathly Hallows situation with Harry Potter. It took me forever to edit it, and then I exported it, and then I realized that I still wanted to put like one clip in it, so it wasn't actually done, so I've got to finish that up and export it and get it ready to upload. I also need to do the thumbnail, but I thought it's a really well done video, or at least I think it's a well done video. Why is this not popping on properly? It's on the wrong side, that's why. Nailed it. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Got it. Got it. I did ASIN. I see everything. I'm like the watcher. I'm always there. Oh dear, not a Glee reboot, please no. I would not. I don't think I could put myself through that, because I just know that they would do like a... Why do I have so many pieces left? Because I just know that they would do like some sort of like Dear Evan Hansen episode and like Hamilton episode, and I'm like, please, let's not put me through that. I'd rather not. Hold up. So I've got, hang on. Wait, what if I put it this way? Now I have a better view of what I missed. Here's the problem with Grogu, is I'm pretty sure I'm missing things, but I can't tell because it's all tan, and I can't see what I'm doing. I've got 3 pieces that I shouldn't have here. I know it's all because I'm talking. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I've heard about the reviews for Dear Evan Hansen. I mean, I haven't seen the musical itself or listened to the soundtrack of that, but I'm just like, I don't think I want to. I don't think I need to. I'm fine living without it, just because I know what sort of happened as a result. Okay, I think that piece goes there, because that has too big of a gap, and I can sort of see something happening there. Then let's just... Should I just randomly place the other 2 pieces? I mean, that could be a good idea, right? Right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it. There's only a couple of pieces left that I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I think I'm fine. Okay, there we do. There we go. Alright, we have half of him. There he is. Beautiful. Alright, bag 5. Where are you? That's bag 8. Bag 5. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, don't be mean to Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was bad, but I don't think it was just because of Venom. Because I think, firstly, the CGI looked great. I think it was more so Harry Osborn. Like, Venom's origin story, yeah, wasn't that good. Venom wasn't as, like, bad as I feel like he needed to be. And, like, by bad, I mean evil. But I think the bad thing was emo Spider-Man. That's what killed the movie. Baby, P5, no! Thank you for the $2, but I am not doing a drop test. How? I'm gonna spend so long building my poor child, and you want me to murder him? My goodness.
Baby,
my goodness. Oh, I'm glad to hear that they're getting removed, Chaden. I hope you're doing alright. Doing better. The only Spider-Man one I've seen is with Doc Ock. Well, Bronson, you should rewatch them all with us for our Spider-Man watch party. If you haven't seen that, check out the community tab. There is a schedule. We're watching 1 movie per week, and there's going to be a weekly live stream where we discuss everything. And I'm thinking about possibly doing a watch party for Homecoming because it's my favorite one. But I also, like, I don't think that those, like, type of things are particularly, like, great. Because I'm just like, all you guys do is type. So I'm like, would it be annoying to watch someone and have someone constantly talking over a movie you're trying to watch? I don't know. If that's something you'd like to do, let me know. But I'm definitely not doing that for everyone. We'll just watch them in our own time. Why didn't you have Doctor Strange on the list? Because I want to watch the Spider-Man movies. Because I know, like, people were like, but what about the What If episodes? What about Venom? What about Doctor Strange? I'm like, no. This is just the Spider-Man movies. Every Spider-Man movie. Yes, it makes sense to watch Doctor Strange. If you would like to watch it in your own time, recommend. I watched it recently, so, like, I'm alright. But, like, just the Spider-Man movies. So, it's really annoying, though, because it's like, I've had this planned for over a month, and I've had the schedule drawn up and everything. Like, I've known this is something that I wanted to do, and I knew when it would happen. But I really, really, really want to rewatch them. It's like I'm scrolling through Netflix and I keep seeing The Amazing Spider-Man pop up and I'm like, I really want to click on it, but it's a bad idea because I shouldn't watch it now and then rewatch it. Like, no, not happening, not happening. No, just, let's move on, find something else. Which is annoying because, like, I just want to give in. But I know if I watch it now, it's going to ruin it because I haven't seen The Amazing Spider-Man in a really long time, let alone The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think I've watched the Raimi trilogy more frequently. I'm pretty sure I watched them on a plane because I was bored and I was like, let's rewatch all of these. These are good movies. It was really fun. Really fun. Yeah, Jess, I add everyone back. I haven't done, like, open squads in a while, though, mainly because I get really anxious in social situations. So I haven't done it recently just because I haven't been in the mood to. But sometimes I have. Or at least I have before. I bought the Batmobile in the Infinity Gauntlet. How is that a bad thing? Wait, Big Batmobile? That's a bad thing. The Infinity Gauntlet. Always a good choice. Always a good choice. Really, Luke? I love that. I love that. Will you do time-lapse videos? I've been tempted to do it for, like, a few and just do it as, like, a YouTube short, but I tried it once as, like, a proper video. Not a fan. Not for me. Not for me, I've decided, and that's okay. That is okay. Almost thinking a whole MCU watch for No Way Home. Pen, do it. I've told you to do it. It's a great idea. I had a lot of fun doing it. I ended up watching, like, 3 movies in one day once. It was great. Had a great time. But also, it's just, like, it's just fun to sort of see the story unfold and, like, you sort of bring back all your memories and then it refreshes your head to rank them all, which is why I wanted to do it. I mean, I was just like, I want to watch movies. Because I've got nothing to do. And I was like, Marvel movies are always a good choice. So I watched all of my favorites. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just watch the entire MCU instead. Good choice. Good choice. And then I thought, oh, I'll rank them all so I can do a tier video. But I'm going to do that video, but I'm going to put it on hold for a couple of weeks. So we'll see. We'll be all right. We're good. We're good, we're good. Including Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Netflix series. I didn't bother with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or I think I rewatched like the finale of WandaVision and like a couple of the other episodes here and there just because I wanted to rewatch them. But I didn't count them in my rewatch. Even though if I was someone who was like just being introduced to the MCU for the first time, I would include them in there. But I was like, I don't want to go through all of the TV shows as well, just because I know how much time it takes. So I was like, I'll watch my favorite ones or like my favorite moments. Because I've started watching Daredevil. So I was like, I care more about that because I haven't seen it. So it's a lot easier. A lot easier. What are your thoughts on Captain Marvel? I'm pretty sure it's the bottom of my list. It's like, I remember when I rewatched it, I remembered why I hated it. And it's because at the very beginning of the movie, I was so confused. Like, I knew that Captain Marvel was Carol Danvers. And I knew that, like, her outfit was, like, blue and red and all of that. And I knew she had, like, alien powers and things like that. But I knew she was human. So the fact that she was, like, hanging out with all of these aliens and being called Veers and all that, I was like, what is going on? Like, I was just so confused. And then she, like, gets down to Earth and I was like, okay. But then she was, like, kind of, like, just really arrogant and full of herself. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, the entire movie I was just so confused. And I was like, okay, this is why I didn't like this movie. Like, I'm out. Goodbye. I haven't watched Agent Carter yet. I want to. In fact, I wanted to watch it when it came out, but I just couldn't because I didn't know how to watch it, which really sucked. But that's on my list too. I don't have the whole Malibu Mansion TNT. It's something that I've really wanted for a long time. But I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna, I need to stop buying old Lego. I also don't need any new things. I'm just like, I'm trying not to spend anything at the moment. But I did buy the Asgard Ultimate Battle recently from Ragnarok. And I have Hela now, which is amazing. Love it. Lego Kid, I think it's just because they wanted to make it more accessible to everyone. And plus, I feel like a lot of the theme now is like superhero movies making R-rated movies just for the sake of it. The exceptions that I think work are Logan, Deadpool, of course, and the Suicide Squad. It's like, I feel like the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix really didn't need to be R-rated. Like, that seemed like a bit of a push. And I think there's another one that happened or something, but I just didn't care. Oh, Birds of Prey. Yeah, that one didn't need to be an R-rated film. Like, that was unnecessary as well. Like, Venom would work, but I don't think Sony would do it. Or at least now, they'd leave it for the future. So you do one thing, you give a hug to Grogu. Can I give a hug to Brick-Built Grogu once we finished him? He deserves a big welcome. A big, big welcome. Joker still made $1 billion. Okay, I don't think it made $1 billion. Actually, I don't know. Did it cross the... No, it didn't cross the $1 billion mark. I don't think it was one of them. But it did make a lot. But it just takes a lot harder to sort of, like, cross those thresholds when you have an R-rated movie. And it's not always necessary. Like, I feel like it just became, like, a trend. Wasn't the Joker movie really bad? It was alright. Like, I think Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker did a great job. But, like, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I liked it at the time, but, like, looking back, I'm like, yeah, it was good, but, like, I'm not gonna rewatch it. I think. But Brick-Built Grogu is so ugly. He looks more cute the more I look at him. Pardon me. I like Carnage more than Venom. Interesting. I really like Venom. I think it's just because he's sort of like an anti-hero in a way. You know what's funny? I was cleaning my bugle the other day because it was getting really, really dusty. And I, like, picked up Venom and Carnage and I was like, heh, nice. Because, like, those are my first figures of them. Because, like, I just don't buy those regular sort of, like, comic-y Spider-Man playsets. Like, they're not for me. I really like the figures, but I'd rather get something else. I just don't like the builds of them. So, there you go. Joker made 1.74. Oh! So it made just over. I say just over. Like, the 7.4 is still a lot. But in terms of, like, movie grossing. And I think the thing with the Joker as well, I think it was less about, like, people wanting to see an R-rated Joker movie. I think it's because there was so much buzz about, like, Oscar nominations and it being, like, an amazing performance of the Joker. Less so, like, hey, this is a good movie. I did like Shang-Chi. I enjoyed it. There were some moments where I was like, I feel like the comedy's being pushed a bit too much. I'm like, can we just have a moment here? Like an actual moment? I've messed up again. I've got 2 pieces left over. Hooray! Why do I suck at this? Okay. Oh. Found out where one of them's supposed to go. Oh, wait. I think I found out where both of them are supposed to go. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, that works. Even if it's wrong, it blends in, and that's fine. That's fine. Mark Hamill's my favorite Joker. Then Heath Ledger. There was just something about Heath Ledger's performance. Jack Nicholson was good too, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't really stand out to me. It's not what I think when I think of the Joker. Jeez, this is very like thingy. Have I seen The Flash? I have. I saw 3 seasons of it, and I tweeted the other day, there's something weird about this. I tweeted the other day about this video that popped up in my recommended about The Flash. And it basically talked about how badly... Oh my gosh, Zach, thank you so much for the $10 US. Love seeing your life builds. I mean, I love doing them, and I've got so many things I need to build. So many things. Oh, I have seen The Flash. Yeah, so I got this video recommended, and it was basically sort of like what happened to The Flash, and it talked about how badly, like, the show sort of declined. And because I stopped watching midway through season 3 just because I didn't have time to do it anymore. Like, I think... Like, I was really excited for each season, and I'd, like, gotten them recorded or something, but, like, one week I missed it, and I just didn't come back to it. Like, I missed one episode, my dad's like, hey, like, can I delete this recording? Like, are you gonna watch this? And I was like, yeah, I'll watch it, and then, like, after a couple of weeks, I had so many built up, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, like, I'll just watch it on catch-up, and I never did, because I feel like the story just wasn't as engaging. And then it's like, I've seen what's been going on with it. Like, I've sort of kept up with it, like, what's happening. Like, I know that there's seasons. I know that Caitlin Frost is in it. I know that, like, Iris's kids and all of that. But, like, I've just sort of watched it, and I'm like, what's happened? Like, I look at it, and I'm like, this looks horrible. And I saw, like, clips from the season finale with, like, the Speed Force lightsabers, and I'm like, I am so glad that I quit this show. Like, when it was good, I was like, goodbye. I disagree. Season 1 was the best. Season 1 was great. It was cheesy, but you could get over it. You could get over it. Lightning Lego, that should be very soon, actually. I know it's out on Blu-ray at the moment. Actually, I don't know if it will come to Disney Plus quite yet. See ya, Jess. Season 2 is the best. Season 2 was alright, but I just didn't like it as much. Like, Zoom, I don't think was that big of a powerful villain. But, like, season 1 was great because you had, like, you actually cared for the Reverse Flash. Like, you actually cared about him. You'd grown to like him. Like, you saw the twist coming from a mile away. But, like, you really cared for him. Plus, the whole season wrapped up really nice. I have heard about that BFAB. I'm like, yeah. Part of me is like, I want to watch it just to see. Have you seen Arrow? I saw... all the first 3 seasons, maybe 4. Time-lapse day in your life. How would you do a time-lapse vlog? I mean, I want to do another one, but I'm a bit slow because I'm like, well, there's nothing to do. Like, I'm not doing much in my everyday life at the moment. So, how long are you going to be streaming? Until I finish the set, which I think there's 2 bags left after this one. Right now I'm doing his hands. Yeah, with the Jay Garrick reference. Jay Garrick was a really neat inclusion. Actually, that guy was on the TV the other day. Someone was interviewing him, and I was like, Jay Garrick? Hello? But, like, I don't know. And, like, Tom Felton popped on, and, like, he was cool for a bit. But I was, like, also confused at him. And then, like, Flashpoint, I was so excited for. And then it just lasted 1 episode. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding? Like, what was that? Really rude. My favorite Star Wars character is Anakin, but H, please do not spam. Please do not spam. I will time you out. Wait, where's that piece? Got it. Got it. I've seen that Jordan Fisher's in it, and then I saw, when I was watching that video about why The Flash sucked, I saw that he started singing, and I was like, of course he's gonna start singing. Like, why would the CW not get a character that's good at singing to not sing. Of course it's going to happen. Just, ugh. See you, Asen. I hope you have a great sleep. It's painful. Painful, painful, painful. Best Flash is Barry Allen, Wally West, or Jay Garrick. My favorite's Barry Allen. And it's purely because of Grant Gustin. Like, Grant Gustin is an amazing Flash. It's just, his show sucks. And it's so frustrating because it's like, I wish that Warner Brothers would just be like, all right, you know what? We're going to do a Flash movie. And Grant Gustin, you are the Flash. Congratulations. Here's the role. See, Anna. I did not The Awakened Builder. I have not even heard of that show. Not even heard. Really, Aaron? That's really interesting. I mean, I'm glad you didn't because, like, we love Lego Marvel here. But then again, it's like, if you really like Halo, I imagine those sets would be really, really good. That's the thing with, like, Mega Constructs. Out of this, like, the only reason I don't buy it is because there's not that much stuff that I'm interested in. It's like, I had, like, the Kinects Mario and things like that, and that was really cool. But it's like, besides that, I'm not going to buy Kinects. And that's why I buy Lego. 1, because I love the quality of it. But 2, they cover things that, like, I enjoy. He did, Luke. And I remember when I was watching The Flash, I was like, wait, Grant Gustin was in Glee? And I completely forgot. And, like, I didn't recognize him at all. And then I rewatched all of the Glee episodes, specifically the Michael Jackson episode. I loved it. Technically, they did Lego Journey. They made Arsenal and they made the Green Arrow, but they were San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Same with, like, the Atom. And I'm just like, why? Why are you here? Why'd you do that? They never made a Flash, though, which was really interesting. Really interesting. Is it actually Awakened Builder? I haven't heard of that. I mean, there was another Marvel show. Oh, it was the, like, New Mutants or something show. And there was that weird one where I think it was called, like, Legion or something that had Dan Stevens in it, which was, like, an X-Men show. I remember seeing that advertised and I really wanted to watch it, and I, like, had it recorded to watch it and just never went and did it. I was like, okay. Good work, me. Wait, where does this go? Here? Yes. Got it. Should I have ice cream now? Yes. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Comic Green Arrow was the San Diego... No, it wasn't. Comic one, I'm pretty sure, was the Dimensions one. I remember, or at least from my memory, I remember the, like, TV show Green Arrow. You mean with the Game of Thrones actor in it? No, it's like the one from Downton Abbey. That's what I think. See, Abishai, geez, I should do that. I should do my assignments. I'm so close to finishing one of them. But I'm just, like, at the last, like, 2 questions now, and I just feel, like, brain dead. I can't wait till it's over. I cannot wait. It will be a great day when that happens. I want to be free again. I want to be free. I miss that lifestyle where I didn't have to worry about assignments or anything like that. It was so nice. Why did I sign up to myself? Why did I do this? Wait, where's this piece that I'm looking for? There it is. Got it. Got it. Is it actually good, BFAB? Is it? Is the Daily Bugle a fun build? Because I might be getting it for my birthday. Nicholas, I'll tell you right now, because I don't know when I'm going to make this video on it. As a set, I love the Daily Bugle. I think it's amazing. I definitely think everyone, if you have the opportunity to, and you're a Spider-Man fan or a Marvel fan, I highly recommend getting it. Like, even as a minifigure collector, there's not many exclusive figures. Luckily, a lot of them I didn't have, which was really good for me. But it didn't matter because it makes a beautiful display piece. In terms of the build, it's a very simple build. There's not too much to it. Like, it's very basic and it is very repetitive. So break it up. I would do, like, 1 floor a day and leave it at that because the windows, it gets pretty brain dead. So I'd, like, watch a movie when you do it. I watched Far From Home, I think, when I built some of it. And then I watched... Did I watch Homecoming as well? No, I watched, like, Endgame and things like that. And it was a lot better. It was a lot better. But yeah, it is pretty brain dead because of all of the windows. It's like, it's a pretty simple build. Like, there's not many crazy techniques or anything like that. But the set itself is amazing. You just really got to break up the experience to make it more interesting so that you don't get bored. That's what I think. I have seen Superman and Lois. I haven't finished Superman and Lois, though. I don't know where I got up to, but I know I definitely haven't finished. Jaleel, I was talking about this actually on my gaming channel the other day. I'm personally really excited at the idea of a Muppets CMF. However, I hate the fact that we know about it now because I feel like it's just too early. Like, I don't want to know about it when it's like 7 months away. Like, that's just ridiculous. And I feel like we'll see like a figure leak or something like that in like February. And everyone being like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. And I'm like, no, we shouldn't be forgetting about this. It should be on the forefront of our mind. Like, I don't want to know about it when we haven't even seen, like, and we've only just gotten a rumor for the January one. I mean, we all knew that was coming, but like, we haven't even seen anything from that. Like, I don't care right now. Don't tell me. It's so frustrating. It sounds like it, Vacuum. I also have not seen Stargirl. I've stayed away from the CW shows besides Superman and Lois because technically, even though it's on the CW, it's not a CW show. The rest of them I've just ignored. I'm just like, nope, you killed everything I loved. Back off. You killed The Flash, you killed Arrow, you killed Riverdale back when, you know, season 1 was good. I'm just, no. See, Ben, I will get all of them if they're good. I have completed Spider-Man, but I did it on my PlayStation 4, so my current save file has none of that. What a great time. Yeah, Lego Journey is HBO. But I don't actually know if it was on HBO Max. I just know that it's shown on the CW, and that's why Superman and Lois is good and has a higher budget. It's because it's not CW. It's great. Yeah, exactly. And like, I want it to be, like, I wish we got the news for that in, like, January or something, so that people would be a bit more excited because it's closer. Whereas right now, I feel like it's too far away. So you just sort of read it and you're like, oh, that's cool. But, like, that's it. I'm like, no, no, no. We should be more hyped. We should be like, oh, yeah, this is, like, coming up next. So exciting. Of course, Ostrich. Why would I not watch Hawkeye? We love Marvel. Plus, it's like the thing with the Disney Plus shows these days, it's like because it's all new and it's all coming out and like it's not been out for ages, like I can watch it each week. It's a lot easier for me to pick up on. Whereas like my problem right now that I have with like Agent Carter and all of that is like it's been out for ages, so I've got to like watch the 3 seasons and really make time for all of it. Whereas like if it comes out each week and I'm like up to date, it's so much easier. Like, that's the thing with, like, Star Wars. That's why it's, like, the Clone Wars. It's so hard for me to get through it because I'm, like, I'm so far away. Like, I'm so far behind. Like, I've got to get through everything. Like, no. And then there's new stuff to come out, so I feel like I've just given up. I feel like I've given up. Did you get sun? I went outside this morning. It was nice. I had my breakfast outside in the sun, and then my legs got really hot. And I was like, you know what? Let's just come inside. Goodbye. There's only 2 seasons of Agent Carter, luckily. It's like Daredevil's only got 3, and I was like, hallelujah. I mean, I feel like it's a bad thing, because it's like, it's really good, and I don't want there to only be 3 seasons, but it also makes it easier for me. Yeah, none of them are Ostrich, and that's my problem as well. I'm like, well, if they've made, like, they tried so hard, at least when it came out, to make them relevant, but these days, it's like, no. Like, you can just hear the way they talk about the Disney Plus shows, and you're like, okay, you're not counting any of these things. Daredevil, I think, though, is like they're trying to tie it in or at least like reference it now. So I'm like, all right, just in case that happens, let's go into it. And I'm really enjoying it. It's a great show. But I'm like, if it's not canon, then I'm like, am I going to spend my time with it? I don't know. And as a whole, I think the answer is no. Or at least right now. If I get to a point where I have nothing to watch, maybe we'll go back and watch some. I am going to see the Eternals. Am I as hyped as I was for Shang-Chi? Definitely not. I just look at it and I'm like, this movie looks like it's going to be bad. The story looks like it's going to be really boring. And I feel like the fight scene's going to be boring. I'm just like, I can't get hyped for it. I'll see it and I hope it blows me away. I hope it's good. But I have low expectations. I'm just, nah. No. I mean, even if it's not canon, Daredevil's amazing. And even if at least they just bring the characters in, then I'll be like, good, I spent my time well. But like, I just like Daredevil. I mean, it's got Kingpin in it. And the Punisher. And I'm like, yes! Yes! And like, it makes me so excited because it's like, I'm watching it and like, the Punisher's in it. And I look over at my Daily Bugle and I'm just like, I have him. You know how nice it is to watch a show and already have the figures and not go on Bricklink and be like, oh, now I want the figures. So nice. Saves me money. Always happens. I'll watch something. It's like I was talking to Pen about She-Hulk the other day, and I was just like, dang it, no, I want the figure. And I love that figure. I've wanted it for a while, but she's so expensive, and I'm just like, should I just get it now? Should I just bite the bullet? Oh, too hard. Too hard. See, that's what I've heard too, Lego Journey, and that's why I'm like, I think Daredevil's a good idea. Especially considering the actress who plays Karen was walking around with Kirsten Dunst. I'm like, come on. And like, I know that everyone's like, oh, Charlie Cox, look at in the IMAX trailer, it's not him. I'm like, that is true. And I really hope, like, I still have hope that maybe it could just be a CGI, like, diversion. But even if it isn't, I'm like, well, I don't care. Charlie Cox's Daredevil is great. I'm having a great time watching this show. No regrets. But I hope that there's sort of like a reward for that. TNT, I've already got it. It arrived a couple of weeks ago. I had to open this. I opened the side of it in order to get Black Widow out for my Marvel figures video, and then I put her back in the bag, taped the bag, and then slid the thing back in so that I can still open it on Christmas. But I had to do a little sneaky because I didn't have that figure outside of the advent calendar. BFAB, I remember when that set got revealed and everything, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's Red Hulk, and then you get Red She-Hulk, and you get She-Hulk, and I was like, I mean, the set looks bad, but like the figures look pretty cool, but I never thought it was going to make the jump that it did. It was ridiculous. See ya, Aaron. Dippy, I hope so. I hope so. That's how I feel Lego Kid too. I mean, with No Way Home, it's like, I have high expectations, but I'm gonna be realistic, and I'm like, if the things that I think are happening don't happen, I'm not going to be upset because I know that it's just speculation. Yeah, see, like, that's what I feel like with the Eternals, right? Because it's like they're really focusing on Icarus, Thena, and Cersei by the looks of things. Like, that's it. And then everyone else, I'm just like, I know nothing about you. Like, I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, I barely see you around. Like, what's going on? And then, like, the whole thing about, oh, why didn't you fight Thanos? We were told not to intervene. I don't care if you weren't told not to intervene. Do you not realize that the entire planet was at stake? Hello? We were told we can't. It's such a weak excuse. I'm just like, yeah, that's just Marvel trying to clean up their mistakes. Because it just doesn't make sense. And it's like, I love reading the comments of like the Eternals trailer, and it's like, why didn't you help with Thanos? Because we weren't cast yet. And I was like, lol. Lol, lol, lol. Crashing both of the vehicles into each other and launching the Hulks. Did that actually happen? Oh, I wish I'd got it. I mean, I definitely wasn't at the age where I was like playing with my Lego still when that set came out. But like, that sounds like something I would do when building it. Like when I build it, I just crash the vehicles into each other and be like, nice, and then just leave. Just leave it. Like, I don't think I'll buy the full set, but I'm really tempted just to buy the figures. Because I love that She-Hulk figure. I think she's amazing. Like, Red She-Hulk's cool too, but no. Regular She-Hulk, amazing. Brickwiz, no, you are correct. I started building this, and then I stopped, and then I've had the first bag sat built since, like, March or February. I got this for Christmas, and I'm finally finishing him now. Finally. How are you going? Orishim is their god, the Domo is a church, they're aliens, separate from human society as a technicality. Fair enough. But that's another thing, right? It's like, because they're supposed to be like, no, like they don't age, they're like Wolverine, or at least that's what I presume, because they've been on Earth for hundreds of years. What are they going to do when that kid ages up? Like, what are we going to do with her? Because, like, she'll get tall and she'll age like a regular person. So interesting. And, like, also, like, are we going to keep them around forever? Is she ostrich? I never knew that. I knew that General Ross was, like, dodgy and all that. I still haven't watched The Incredible Hulk. I need to rent it. I just need to pull the trigger and just rent it and watch it. I know it sucks, but it's got Ty Burrell in it, and I love him in Modern Family. So I'm a bit more generous. Little late. You're good. You are all good. Should I buy the Cantina while it's 20% off at Target? Bin Chicken. I remember I was searching Lego Star Wars on Google for a video, and it popped up in like in the buy section, and it somewhere selling it for $400. If you can get it for $400, I would say go for it. Because, like, the whole problem with the Cantina for me was it was just too expensive. But I'm excited to build it. I'm so excited to build it next week. It is going to be fun. I just know I'm not going to finish it, but that's okay. That is okay. The builder's like 80% big brown rock. It's true. It's true. But it's a cute big brown rock. So, Micah, I am not watching that Cinderella movie. I walked out and my mum was watching it and it was like the final song or something and I was like, this is horrible. And then on TikTok I've seen the like, am I wrong scene and I'm like, Camilla, stop. Stop. Just no. Please. Please, please, please. There we go. $3.50 for Mos Eisley. Is that Australian? I have not seen that at all. How? Where? What? Jealous. I mean, I've seen it for like, the average I see it is like 500 or something. No, I'm in US. Okay, that's why. Bin chicken, if you see it for 400, get it. 400 Australians, like what? Like, I can't calculate it. Never mind. I'm failing. I'm failing. Best Marvel sets on a budget. The Bugle? No, that's bad. Actually, let's have a look. The Iron Man armories. I really like them. Ironmonger's cool too, but like I feel like it's probably not worth the full price. I would just save your money and get like the final battle of the Benatar. That's what I would do. I do not have the upside down. I really like the look of that set. Have I forgotten something again? Why is there such a big gap? I have. And it's retiring this year. Like, I really like it, but I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to be that big of a fan of Stranger Things in the future. Like, while the set's cool, I know that in like 10 years time or something, I'm probably not going to care about it. So I'm not going to do it. How much are the No Way Home sets in Australia for October? The two small ones are 32 and then the big one I think is 50 or 60. Don't quote me on that. I need to check. But I think that's it. I was tempted to be like, hey Lan, can I have them through my LAN support please? And I was like, no, need this day one. I'm too impatient. Too impatient of this. How long until the stream ends? Ben, we have... Is that one bag left? One bag left, which is his head. The Stranger Things is one of my favorite sets ever. I think it looks fantastic. It is amazing. I am excited for Miss Marvel. I've been rewatching Modern Family recently because I started rewatching it last year after I found out that the show had ended. And I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't seen majority of like the later half of the seasons. Like, I've definitely watched like the first 3 or 4, like every episode several times. So I was like, let's watch it. So my mom and I were watching it, and then one day we just stopped. I can't remember why. I don't think there was any real reason. But I've been rewatching it recently while I'm like working on things in the background and getting stuff done. And I was watching this one episode, and Phil was going to visit Alex at college, and when he walks in, there's a Miss Marvel poster in her room, and I was like, oh, hello. I don't know too much about Miss Marvel. I mean, I know a bit about her from playing, like, the half of the Avengers game, and, just a tiny bit, sort of in general. Like, I know she's, like, very stretchy and all that, and I'm like, you're cool, and I know she's a kid and, like, a teenager, and, like, the reason she's Miss Marvel is because she's a big fan of Captain Marvel, but, like, besides that, I don't know too much, but I'm excited. I'm just not excited to see Carol again. Sorry, I can't stand her. She's so boring. Oh dear. Hey Bellatrix, how are you going? Oh dear. Oh dear. That would be cool, Luke, but I don't think that that's ever going to happen. They won't even make Deathly Hallows sets, let alone a horror movie. Oh, Lego. Why are you the way that you are? Why? Now I've got some curved pieces. What is this? Oh, they go at the bottom here. Got him. He's so bricky. Like, this is heavy. I do dislike Captain Marvel. I just find her annoying. Like, she's just very full of herself. I feel like she has, like, everything she does, like, nothing's really hard for her. It's like she doesn't know how to fly and all of a sudden she's flying around. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Also, she does write fanfic. Okay, because I knew she wrote, like, stories and all that. Like, I didn't know how much. Hold up, there we go. I was playing a very intense game. I find out when I'm stressed out, I watch a scary movie or play a scary game. True. I mean, I guess that's a very good point. I've never really considered that. Captain Marvel is Rey. No. No. Rey was a good character. I just hate her story. Like, Rey as a character was really good. And Rey was struggling a lot of the time, at least in, like, her sort of story. But, like, the only problem with Rey is that it just felt really boring. Like, everyone's like, ooh, who's her parents? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be someone powerful. And then it's like, lol joke, she's just a regular person, which I loved. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of problems with The Last Jedi. Like, I don't like a lot of it, but I really liked the fact that they just made it Rey and nobody to be like, hey, guess what? Anyone can be a Jedi. Amazing. Loved that. And then they're like, haha, jokes, you're Palpatine's granddaughter. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, I really liked Rey in the first film. In The Last Jedi, she was boring. And in the final film, nothing was going on. It was just like, oh, she has lightning hits. Oh, she's Palpatine's daughter. And I was like, can I go home now? Can I go home now? It's just the Rise of Skywalker to me, again, it just didn't make sense. Like, I feel like they were just throwing things in just for the sake of it. And, like, The Last Jedi, they weren't really throwing things in for the sake of it for the most part. Besides, like, a few things I can think of. But, like, none of what they were doing really made sense. I was just like, Revenge of the Sith, Braden. Revenge of the Sith. It's the best thing ever. Best thing ever. Palpatine shouldn't have come back in General Bin Chicken. Like, the fact that it's like, oh, we couldn't have, like, a... Like, Snoke would have been such a good villain. Like, the Force Awakens was really good. Like, admittedly, it was pretty much a carbon copy of A New Hope, but it was really good. Like, things were looking up. It looks like the universe was going to be really good. We had a lot of characters. There was a lot of, like, strong connections and all that, and it got me really excited. But I'm just... they ruined it. And that's the reason I don't rewatch the sequels, is because I know if I, like, rewatch The Force Awakens, like, I'd probably have to go and watch the other two, and I don't want to watch the other two. Because I just don't care. I don't care. Worst Star Wars movie? To me, it's The Rise of Skywalker. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like The Last Jedi either. But with The Last Jedi, it's like, The Rise of Skywalker could have taken the things that happened in The Last Jedi and built off them, but it felt like that didn't happen. And I know it's because they switched directors. And it's like, if you just continued on and took what happened in The Last Jedi, like all of the mistakes, all of the bad things, and built off of them and, like, tried to, like, fix them and rework them instead of just pretending that none of that movie ever happened and just going off and doing your own thing, I would have been a fan. But it just didn't make sense. Lego Kid, I would love that. I would love that. I don't have BB-8. I don't have any of the buildable characters, actually, besides Grogu. I've got the helmets, but that's about it. I mean, does the Imperial Probe Droid count? I don't think he counts, personally. Okay. I can't believe that, like, this bag right here is his head. Like, that's it. This is the entire thing. That's insane to me. Anyway. Ooh. The Rise of Skywalker felt like a retcon. It was weird. Like, and, like, the whole thing, like, what I did like, though, was, like, Kylo Ren's sort of, like, quick redemption arc, even though it was rushed. I'm glad that he did sort of have that moment. I was like, this is great. And, like, I don't have a problem either with Rey calling herself Rey Skywalker. Like, that to me, I'm fine with that. You do you. But it's like, I just don't like the whole Palpatine's alive. Hey, Rey's Palpatine's granddaughter. And then it just sort of ruins it from there. I'm like, okay. TNT, I have a HyperX Quadcast. Yeah, see, I've heard about this toy, nerds, how, like, Rey was supposed to be, like, a Sith or something like that and go all dark. That's what I wish happened. Like, she went to the dark side and all that, and then, like, turned or something, and Kylo had to, like, turn her back. I think that was really cool. That would have been perfect. Yeah, Brick, that felt, like, really forced. Did not like that. So it's like, there are definitely moments of The Rise of Skywalker that I do enjoy, or that I, like, that I liked, I want to say, but just as a whole, yeah, somehow Palpatine's alive, it's like, just that. That line right there is why I don't like the film. Like, I like what they did with Leia, especially considering what had happened. I thought that was really smart and really well done. Like, I liked Rey and what she was doing, and as a character, I had no problems with her, like, Jedi training, or, like, what she was doing, or anything like that. It's just, I did not like the fact that there was like, yep, you're Palpatine's granddaughter. Just no. No. I do play Minecraft, Brayden. I don't really play it often or much at all, but I do. Not this year, toy nerds, but they asked me again. They were like, hey, have you considered applying? It was much less like, we want you, as much more like, hey, you should apply, like trying to get me to audition. And I was just like, no, sorry. Or did I even reply to the guy at all? I can't remember. No, I think I did, and I was like, you know what, no, it's not the time for me, but thank you. But also we're in good old lockdown, so I was like, not a good idea. I know, Pen, I wanted to send it to you when I saw it, but I'm pretty sure you were asleep, and then I forgot to do it in the end. I want to talk to you about that. I would like to talk to you about that. Because, man oh man, are my thoughts incredibly similar to yours. Incredibly similar. Thank you, Micah. Pen, me too. Me too. Ugh! I'm just... But, you know what, Pen? Bricks and pieces. That's what I'm thinking. I might do a good bricks and pieces. I wanted that Rey was Luke's daughter. See, I could do that. If they did that instead of Palpatine's, I'm on board. But just if you're gonna go from, hey, Rey's a nobody, to having her be someone's daughter, at least make it Luke's. Please. Please, please, please. I don't understand. Then we're talking about absolutely nothing. Definitely not anything that pops up on Instagram. No. Not at all. Oh dear, what's going on? Beep. There we go. Who do you want the final member of the Sinister Six to be in the new Spider-Man movie? Okay, so we've got Electro, we've got Green Goblin, we've got Doc Ock. People are saying Sandman and the Lizard. Lizard's a bit more iffy. Sandman is like okay, yeah. I would love it to be the Vulture. Bring him back. I think that would work really well as well, considering the Vulture already knows Spider-Man's identity and all of that. And, like, he's put him in prison. Like, he doesn't seem like I think he's got more of an agenda now, because it's like, oh, okay, you saved my life, but you put me in prison. But I also think it would be kind of interesting, because the Vulture could turn on him and sort of, like, be like, you know what, I'm on sort of the wrong side, and then just, like, accidentally slip up and get his entire team captured, which I think would be pretty cool. I would like that. Otherwise, if by any chance Tom Hardy actually is in the film, Venom would be cool too, but I think Venom would be way too overpowered and it wouldn't work. So I'm going on Vulture. That's very true, Pen. I mean, I care less about that than you do, so I'm a good old bricks and pieces. Unless you make a DIY sticker. There you go. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you save the space by not buying the set. That's my theory, at least. But yeah, it just makes me frustrated. Scorpion has to show up. I mean, Scorpion would be cool too, considering it's like they've introduced him, they brought him up. But it's like, I think the Vulture would work better because of his, like, previous connection to Spider-Man already. But I also think Mysterio could show up. I don't trust that he's dead. I think Mysterio is still very much alive. Like, I just don't think that Quentin Beck is that stupid enough to not have prepared some sort of illusion to make it look like he's dead. I just don't think that that's possible. No, Ben, definitely not. No. Not at all. Mysterio's death illusion, that's exactly what I think. I don't think he's dead. I think he's too smart for that. But I definitely don't think that he's going to pop up straight away. I'm pretty sure he's just going to sort of sit back in hiding. Because, like, I know that he got, like, the whole, like, USB thing was the whole Peter Parker, like, video illusion and all that. And I'm like, okay. And I definitely think he's sort of, like, he needed that illusion exported in order to post it. But I think he must have met up with his team in order to do it. And it's like the whole reason that that illusion exists, like think about it this way, right? The whole reason that that illusion exists is because Mysterio wants to paint himself as a hero. He doesn't want to paint Spider-Man as a villain. He doesn't care about that. He wants himself to look good. And he knows if Spider-Man sort of like saves the day and all of that, people are probably going to turn on Mysterio, which they don't want him to do. So that's what I think. Because it's like, what's the point of the world thinking that Mysterio is a hero if Mysterio's not actually around? Doesn't make sense. He didn't even pause before handing over the glasses. Exactly. I'm pretty sure he just... Oh, wait, you mean Spider-Man didn't pause. I see. But he didn't know. Peter's a teenager. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. See, Anselm, I think... I'm pretty sure, right? Because, like... From my knowledge of Sherlock, if you put like a stress ball or something under your armpit and press right, it will stop your heart for like a couple of minutes. That's a thing in Sherlock, so I presume it's real. And then I think he could have done that, and then he could have said to Edith, hey, and like put the illusion through Edith to make it look like he's dead. And then Edith would confirm that, and then Peter would be like, all right, cool. Peter didn't check his pulse. No. Thoughts on the Andrew Garfield deepfake? Alright, here's my view on it. Because I saw that there was a video of someone claiming to have made it. That video looked more fake. Firstly, the fact that his body just snapped into place into the position that was in the video, I'm pretty sure they took the video and deconstructed it. I'm pretty sure that that video could be real. Because there are other sort of clips with like the same angles, the same location, or not clips, but like photos that all line up. So it's like, I just think, like, it's too hard to fake something to that level. To that level specifically. It just doesn't make sense to me. Oops, that's the wrong piece. Fury did that in Winter Soldier, so it's possible. Exactly. It's like, all that needed to happen was Edith to say, yep, he's been terminated. That's it. And that's really easy to do, considering he had that technology. He had that technology approved for him. So, yeah, I think Mysterio's alive. That's my theory. And I would love to see Mysterio pop up again as well. I think it would be really cool. Because, like, those illusion scenes are amazing. I have not, Super. Not at all. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's telling me about the eyes. Oh, there's a line on the eyes. I never noticed that. That's really cool. That is really cool. I'm a socks person. I mean, that would be pretty cool, Nicholas, but I don't think so. I just don't believe that at all. Oops. Lego Journey, my favorite one's Tom Holland's. But here's the thing. There is not a single bad Spider-Man. And that's a fact. Telling you right now. If someone ever says, oh no, that Spider-Man's bad. Nope. I don't believe you. You're a liar. There's not a single bad one. Everyone has a favorite. But there's not a bad one. You do. That's what I think too. The MCU has just killed off so many people. And I'm like, not every villain has to die. Like Killmonger, he should have stayed alive. It's like, I'm glad that they kept Zemo alive. But even then, I'm just like, okay, well, he's just locked back up in a prison again. Like, can we do something properly with him, please? Just like anything. Hold up, where is my jumper plate? Here it is. Found it. Exactly, BFAB. Thank you. The what ostrich? I have not heard anything about that. Anything at all. It did Lego Journey, but at the same time, I don't think it contributed enough to make a lasting impact. Plus, it's Mysterio. If anyone's gonna fake his death, it makes sense for him. It's like doing it with Loki. Oh, you mistyped. I see. I think they will, Nicholas, because that's the thing. Taskmaster was never the villain of Black Widow. It was just a character. And I think that could happen. It's like, think about what they did with the Mandarin. Everything works out eventually. Just gotta be patient. Like, yeah, the Mandarin twist was like annoying and sort of frustrating, but it's like, I don't think it was the end of the world as a lot of people did. And I think now it sort of improves the movie because you're like, oh, I see what's going on. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so it's supposed to be at the bottom, and then I've got to stick that there. Okay. This is complicated. But this is fine. I know what I'm doing. Okay, got it. See, I think Taskmaster will, or not quite the level of Mandarin treatment, but I think it will, like, I think Dreykov would have seen Taskmaster or, like, heard rumors about a Taskmaster and been like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna steal that name and that's what you're gonna be. Congratulations, daughter. You've been promoted. The worst description I've ever said. I'm alright, Nicholas. We need a Lego Morris like the Grogu you're building. I feel like I can't tell if that would be good or not. Part of me wants to say it would be kind of creepy because he doesn't have any eyes. But I also would love to see that happen. Would love to see that happen. Oh yeah, I've heard about like the Disney XD Spider-Man shows and like they're kind of weird, kind of not. Who would have guessed we'd go from disliking the concept of the Mandarin to really enjoying the person behind the gag and the person who was inspired by? Telling you right now, as soon as they sort of did Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, like, Marvel's not that stupid, okay? But they were never just going to leave it as a gag. Not someone like the Mandarin. No, he's too important. It's just not gonna happen. How do you take a screenshot of the iPhone X? Use the top volume button and the on button. So everyone, I pre-ordered my phone. So exciting. Oh dear, Luke, I mean, this set alone has 1,000. Then we've got 6,000 in the castle up there. Plus, like, what, 4,000? So we've got 10,000 just off my D2C sets. Then the bugle's like, what, 3.5? I feel like it would have to be maybe 100,000. No. Yes. Yes. Actually, maybe less. Maybe 80, 90,000. I think there is going to be a sequel for Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. But you know what sucks? It's like all of the powerful, like, female characters that they've introduced, they all seem to be depicting them as villains. I'm like, what's going on here? Hello? Hello? Like, Wanda? Everyone's like, she abducted an entire town. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that wasn't a very good thing to do. But, like, she ain't a villain. Calm down. And then you've got, like, Zealing, I can't pronounce her name. And now she's being depicted as a villain too. And, like, Yelena, I'm like, can we not? Like, don't get me wrong, I want a female villain, but why are we ruining them all? Hello? Well, I want Wanda. Like, here's the thing, right? Scarlet Witch fan since day one. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that Wanda in Doctor Strange, even if she's a villain, I'm one of those people that be like, no, she's not a bad guy. Sorry. I love how the coolest new female characters are the only ones without powers. I want there to be less people with powers. But that's so true. It's like you've got MJ. She's got no powers. Xialing doesn't have any powers. Katie. I mean, Xialing's being depicted as a villain, but Katie doesn't have any either. I'm just like, hello. Can we... I want some female superheroes too. Like, I want a nice mix between us. Let's go. What's wrong with mind controlling an entire town? I see no problem with that. See, my defense for Elizabeth Olsen, it's like, I get it because you're like trapping people and like sort of holding them hostage beyond their will, but she's not putting them in danger. So I'm like, Charlene, thank you. I think she's going to be in the future. It's like, that's what they're sort of setting up. Like, she wasn't in Shang-Chi. But it's like the way that she's now running the 10 Rings, I'm like, this could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Katie was better than I thought, but I think at some points they just forced a bit too much humor with her. But I did like her. Would you want Lego Simpsons to return? Not necessarily. I think it was fine in its run. Like, I think the Krusty Burger would have been really cool, and I think they should have definitely done Principal Skinner. The fact that he doesn't exist is really sad, but I don't think it really needs to return. I think it's sort of run its course, especially since The Simpsons sucks these days. The seasons, they're boring. Not good. Not good. She'd be bringing the whole 10 Rings organization down and then using her direct team as a task force. I hope so. Because right now it's like, alright, we've got Wanda. Yeah, she's going to be a villain. I know that's going to be like a story plot point and then she'll probably be alright afterwards. But just, come on. I think so too, Pen. I really do. Because, like, rumor has it, because, like, those, like, that type of event is supposed to have, like, Hawkeye, they're supposed to have, like, a person from, like, representing each of the original 6, and then Hawkeye is Hawkeye. So I'm like, apparently she's gonna, like, recruit Abomination and things like that, or at least that's what people are guessing. Like, there's definitely gonna be other people. Surely. Or at least she'll try and, like, people will catch on to her. Like, I don't trust Valentina. I also think back and I'm like, you know how, like, Black Widow was supposed to happen before Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I feel like that introduction to her would have not worked very well. So there we go. I was really hoping Lego SpongeBob would come back by now. I mean, here's the thing with Lego SpongeBob. It's like, it happened, and then it stopped, and then it rebooted, and then it stopped again. It's not a surprise to me that it's not happening again. For a third time now. It's like, you had one reboot. Didn't last very long. Like, I wish it did come back because I feel like it would sell really well now. But it's a shame. Wanda's boys will be in the Young Avengers. I can't wait for that. I specifically love the actor who plays Billy. He's adorable. And he keeps, like, tweeting about all of, like, the Marvel stuff. I'm just like, stop it. Stop it. It's so cute. They're adorable. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it would sell great. It would. It's like, just like, I feel like a Krusty Burger would sell really well at the moment. Because, like, that's another thing is, like, now, since, like, lockdowns and everything, like, there are more adults into Lego than ever. And, like, adults would love something like The Simpsons house. So I was like, I feel like a Krusty Burger would also sell well, just as a one-off set. But at the same time, I think that Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings are probably a better route to go down than both of them. Who plays Billy? I'm pretty sure it's like Julian something or other. He's the one with the telekinetic powers, not the fast one. Not Quicksilver. Knock off. I haven't yet, Nicholas. I keep hearing that, like, one song that he sung at the Grammys on TikTok, but I haven't actually heard any of the album at all. Keep listening to good old 10 Road, though, recently. Dang, is that a good song. Oh, I'm doing his ear right now. That's what I'm doing. I was so confused. I would love a remake of The Sanctum, but I don't think it's happening for No Way Home, unfortunately. I really want, like, a modular style one. I would personally like a, police station style size one. Like, it'd be cool to get something bigger, but I don't necessarily think it's needed to be bigger. So I'd quite like a smaller version. Oh dear. Oh dear. I want a Rick and Morty ship. Unfortunately, I don't think that one will happen. Then again, Rick has been in Fortnite, so anything's happening. Anything could happen. Okay, wait. How am I supposed to do his pointy ears? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Now I'm stuffing up. Get one. Okay. Are these 2 plates? Yes. Did it. Flynn, what did you think? What did you think? Ew. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I just hurt my fingers on these plates. That's what I hope for, Ostrich. I still need to do my wish list for Marvel. I haven't gotten around to that yet. There's so many videos that I want to do, and I just haven't had time. Which, like, sucks because the Eternals took up 4 videos. And I was gonna do it a spread across 4 days, but I'm glad I didn't in the end. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, now I need to get back to normal. Oh, look at his little head. Okay, hold on. Where does this go? Opposite, yep. Click in. So cute. Hey, Brady. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. I will find someone who does mocks to make it for me. I've seen so many. I can't remember if there was one on Rebrickable, but I'm sure there is, because so many people have done like mocks where they would take that Sanctum set and make it into a D2C. I've been wanting to try it myself, but I don't think my skill level's quite up there, let alone my piece collection. She really was Flynn. That's the best part about it. Like, she carried that movie. She really carried it. But you know what was sad is not seeing Yelena in the trailer, and I don't know if that's because like Black Widow's still relatively new, so they just didn't want to put her in it because it could spoil it. But like I was just like, so where is she? Hello? Hello? What is your favorite build? That's interesting actually. I think out of the recent sets that I've built, one of my favorites... Ooh... I mean, I really loved the build of Diagon Alley. It was just like, it was really simple. It was really basic building. And I also like the fact that it was a large build. So like there was a lot to do, and seeing everything come together was really cool. But I don't know. It's like the Hogwarts Icons was fun because there was a lot of really cool build techniques in it as well. But I don't know. I'm trying to look at everything and just... That's a really tough one. Really tough one. Lego Journey, someone didn't see the end credit scene. Uh-oh. Am I making a huge clock tower? That sounds fun. That means also you could combine it with the new hospital wing set that's rumored to come out. Yeah, Ben, I want to do it this month. In fact, I filmed the little minifigure section and the 2 micro builds the other day, but because I need to get the good old coffee table out and film it in front of the door, I have to make sure that the sun's out and in the right position so that I can get good lighting for that video. So I've been putting it off, but I also want to try it in like a sort of new review style. So we'll sort of see how it goes. I might try and film some more of it today to get it done for this month. That's what I'm hoping. That's alright, Bellatrix. You don't have to worry. Yeah, see, I think it's definitely going to be the series because it's the next thing with Hawkeye. But I wonder as well how long Jeremy Renner is going to stick around in the MCU for. But you know what the biggest disappointment about the Hawkeye show is in general? It's that we don't have the Jeremy Renner app anymore. Like, imagine the updates he would be posting to advertise his show on the Jeremy Renner app. It's so disappointing. Wish it was still around. Wish it was still around. So painful. What's my favorite Lego Harry Potter set? I think up there is definitely Diagon Alley and the Hogwarts bathroom. Even the 2018 Hagrid's Hut. I really love that one. The Great Hall and the 2018 Hogwarts Express. Those are my favorites. Favorites. Imagine if someone made the Disney castle but in this color scheme of Hogwarts. That would be cool. Yeah, Jeremy Renner had his own social media app. It was sort of like I don't know if anyone knew about like the Kardashians apps. So the Kardashians each got themselves like an app, and you'd have to like pay for this subscription in order to like access it, and you'd get things like exclusive videos and like all of that. But Jeremy Renner's app was like a social media platform for fans of Jeremy Renner. It was really strange. There are a bunch of videos on YouTube about it. Wait, bag 8. Oh, I'm not quite done yet. Never mind. I have one more bag to go. I was like, why is his head still incomplete? No wonder I'm confused. Oh dear. Yeah, the Jeremy Renner app was weird. And then it got taken down or something because like apparently like there was a lot of spam going on or just there was some problem with it. That's what I've heard too, Nicholas. I watched the Drew Good and Danny Gonzalez videos on it. And it just looked really funny. I was like, out of all the people to have their own app, I don't understand why it's Jeremy Renner. Thank you, Analytic. I hope you do too. Oh dear. I saw a meme about the first episode being released on his app. Imagine if like anyone who had the app got like it a day early. Do you know how many people would sign up to that? All these like... Because, like, I know a lot of people are like, I can't believe I'm excited for something that Jeremy Renner is in. honestly kind of me, but I know it's because like Haley Seinfeld's in it and I love her. And then there's like Yelena as well. You've got Florence Pugh, so I'm like, yes, 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 yes. But I'm just like, imagine if that happened. Like all of the Marvel fans would sign up to this Jeremy Renner app. There would just be this massive spike in interest about it. It would be hilarious. But I just know that that's not happening. Oh dear. Hey Legos, how you going? Why is there a weird gap? What is this? This build is like really interesting, but also really confusing at the same time. If that makes sense to anyone? Did the Eternals dust? That's what I'm interested to find out. Because I'm like, if you're like space beings, I mean, then again, like, it was half the universe, so like people in space also blipped. So like, I don't know. And like, why didn't they do anything to help out? This is another question we must ask. Wait a second. What? Oh. I built it. I skipped an entire step. That's why this isn't working. I see. I see. Briefly, Bin Chicken. Basically, it was similar to what we said in the gaming stream the other day, that I'm excited for them, but I'm annoyed that this news is out now, because I don't care about it right now. Like, we haven't even, because here's my theory behind it, right? Like, I love me a good information leak, because I love getting excited, I love talking about my thoughts and ideas, and theories, and guesses, and all of that, but with the Muppets, it's 7 months away. We haven't even gotten the October wave yet. We haven't even gotten the winter wave yet, let alone the mini winter wave that came out in March, if they're going to do another one like that. I don't care what's coming out in May. That's the last thing on my mind right now. It's like, I want to know about things that are about to come out. Thank you for the £5 Legos. I need to turn my heater off. It is getting way too hot in here. Thank you so much. All good here. So glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. I have not seen the Venom credit scene. I don't want to see it until the movie is out.
I'm glad to see you.
I refuse. Don't tell me what happened. When's the next gaming stream? It was going to be today, but I don't think it's going to be for another week. I might do one next week, but I think in terms of like me drawing up the schedule for the week, I think I'm just going to leave it like blank just in case. And then if I'm in the mood to stream, maybe I'll hop on and do something, but I'll take a week off otherwise, because I want to get everything prepared for the charity stream. And I feel like I just need a break for a bit. Especially because I'm really stressed at the moment, so I'm going to do that. Oh dear. Oh dear. So you know how you were talking about the parts in the sets you have displayed? I decided to look at my part count for my collection through Brickset, and I'm nearly at 500k pieces. Oh dear. But like, here's the thing, Pen, as well. I don't know if you're like me and you've like become a fool to the bricks and into the pick-a-brick wall and then bought pieces off there, because that wouldn't even be counted in that if you were. Because I know that I've done that. Yes, Zach, you should check out the community tab, because I posted all of it there. I'll probably schedule it on like Thursday or something like that, so it will pop up then. Brady, thank you so much for the $2. Check the member Discord page quick. I want your opinion. I won't do it right now, but I'll do it once the stream's ended. Oh dear. I haven't checked Discord in a while. I feel like I've gone, like, I feel like I'm starting to like slip a bit, and I've just been like really sort of absent and like neglecting recently in like everything. Just sort of just disappeared off the face of the earth in a way, but also not. I don't think so, Bin Chicken. Don't think so. Alabamian, that is okay. That is okay. Hold up. I'm missing something. Wait, you only got 200 pieces? What? That doesn't make sense. Most sets have over 200 pieces. Hello? Oh, I wonder what I should get for lunch today. I think I've got leftover pizza in the fridge. Exciting. Hey, Kate, how are you?
Check member Discord page.
I think so, Ben. I'm not too sure. I will schedule it a couple of days before, just so that people can see the time, see the schedule and all that, and be like, okay, I can make it or I can not. So we're all good. That way people have time. But it also means it will be quite far down in the sort of like page where people see. That's alright, TNT. Hating life right now. Honestly, Cade, similar. I don't want to say same, but similar mood. I just, like, literally, I was filming a video the other day, or at least trying to, and, like, if I told you, I'm not going to tell you what the topic was just yet, because it should come out soon, but it's like, if I told you what it was, you would be like, what? Like, that seems like nothing, that, like, why were you crying over it? But it's like, I'm just filming it, and I broke down, and I was like, yep, can't do this. Back off, let's do this another day. Not doing this today. It hit me really hard. I just have a small collection. But like 200 pieces? That's like one set. Or do you mean 200 sets? Because I honestly feel like I'd probably only... Oh no, I think I've got like 400 or something that it says on Brickset. 400 sets or so. And they're all packed away. Oh, okay, pen, that's a good plus. Out of all the things, you're doing alright. I will definitely do a fixing Marvel figures number 2. I had a list of, I think, 16 or 18, and usually I try and do around like 10 to 12. So I've got some that I have that are on the list, some of which I need to buy the figure. Some of them I don't have, but I've got like the pieces to fix them, so I need to sort of go through and go and check and grab some pieces before I do another one. I also want to do one for Star Wars, but I can't think of some of the characters that I want to do besides Anakin and Obi-Wan. I know there's like Cara Dune, but I don't have the piece to fix her, which is frustrating. So I'm just sort of in this weird in-between stage. I think the horse is the best Fortnite skin. No, it's not. No, it is not. Blake, we're on our way out. We're almost there. No, 20 sets, I'd say. Okay, that's alright then. There must be like some of the small ones, like a small set collection. Of small sets, you know what I mean? Where are the waffle fries? At Chick-fil-A. And they were so good when I tried them. And I haven't had them since. I had them once and they were delicious. So good. Oh dear. Hold up, I've messed up. No, I haven't. We're fine. Everything's fine. We need that Holly icon scary sin. It's literally just repaint aura. I DIY'd my own. Ta-da! You know what I actually wanted to do? I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I should try and like dress up as the aura skin and like get it like real close to it. This time next week, Cade. I mean, admittedly it's starting a lot earlier than the time right now, and will go for a lot later than this one. But there we go. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I keep saying there we go. I need to stop. Need to stop. Alright, the back of Grogu's head's done. Hooray. That's another bit done. Look at him go. Woo! Love it. Love it. Chick-fil-A. What's wrong with Chick-fil-A, Ali? I had it once and it was tasty. I think I just got like chicken tenders though. I didn't get like a burger or anything. Like it was just the chicken. And I'm pretty sure that that's why I enjoyed it. Because it was literally just chicken. We had an ostrich skin. Ostrich, I'm scared for when that happens because I know you will not take it off. Which is a good thing, but also not. Oh dear. Like Chick-fil-A, isn't it weird? Like, doesn't it close on Sundays or something like that? What's that about? I know that like that happens in Europe, but I didn't think that ever happened in like the US. So, the whole room or just the floor? What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm very confused. I have an ostrich costume. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. No, no, no. The sandwich fries, mac and cheese are the bomb. Are they? Oh, I see. Because I know that like Europe and stuff do that a lot. Just so that you like have a day off and things like that. But I feel like in America, like no matter what, it's like a lot of companies just want your money. So they stay open. So like, it honestly shocks me. Good for them though. It's like, yeah, you should have a day off. Like give your employees a day off for once. Because, like, I remember when I lived in Germany, like, everything closed on Sunday. And it was actually really nice because it's, like, everyone had an actual day to rest. Everyone had a day off. It was really cool. But these days, it's, like, I feel like I think about it from this way, right? Even over, like, public holidays. Like, I think like Christmas, for example. Like years ago, everyone would close like really early on Christmas Eve, and like they'd be shut on Boxing Day, you'd be shut on Christmas Day. These days, McDonald's is open on Christmas Day. Like everything is open on Boxing Day, not just like the stores in the city for the sales, like everything. Usually I would go and see like a movie on Boxing Day, and then you would walk around and everywhere would be shut, and it was like really weird and ghostly. But now everywhere's just open, and I feel like things are closed more over Easter than they are Christmas these days, and it's just really weird because all of these companies, they're like, oh well, if this store's opening, we should open too so we can make money. And I'm like, give your poor underpaid employees a break. Like, please. It's too much. It is way too much. I don't understand it. Oh dear. Like, it's a lot. It's messed up. It is. It's just too, like, I feel bad for them because I'm just like, have a break. Like, why do I need to go to a random clothes store on Boxing Day? Why do I need to do that? Did I make a mistake again? I think I did. Now I can't get the piece off. Oh dear. There we go. Because, like, I could go to, like, just a random, like, clothes store, but just, no, I should get a Kit Kat, actually. I really love the Kit Kat Chunkies that exist. I love those things so much. And, like, I just feel sad. So, like, good on Chick-fil-A, actually. Legit, like us. Have a great day, Blake. See you later. Have fun in lockdown. Have your quarantine picnic. If you're fully vaccinated. I did, and it was lovely. I actually wanted to post a photo about it. I like, you have an imposter. Also, is Among Us, like, completely dead yet? Like, I haven't heard people talk about it for ages. Nicholas, I think that there'll be more. I think he'll somewhat be defeated, but not, like, defeated in the way that, like, I feel like a lot of movies do these days, where it's just, like, they don't exist. Hold up. There we go. Got it. Wait, why is that one a 3? Oh, I'm making his eyebrows. Got it. You're building the Parisian restaurant? Aw, jealous. That set looks so pretty. That one's like one of my favorite modulars that I've seen. I really like it. And yeah, Among Us is dead. Nice. I still love it. I'm glad that you still love it, BFAB. I think that that's a good place to be at. Whereas, like, just like, you still like it, but you're not playing it so you can't get sick of it, like me. Will the set still make it onto shelves in Australia and New Zealand, even though some of our countries are in lockdown? Yup! They should be. As far as I'm aware, which I've... Oh dear, I stuffed it up. I'm sorry, Grogu. I made a mistake on your eyebrows. As far as I'm aware, everything is still on schedule to release on October 1st. Nothing's been delayed as yet, which is good. The Marvel CMF, all the rest of the October sets should be all good. The Lego stores are still doing, like, click and collect and all that too. Oh, wait. Oh! Hey, buddy! Oh, he's cute. Actually, I remember when he released and I was like, I don't know how I feel about him. I don't know how I feel about him. Yeah, Nicholas, I heard about this. And I don't get it, but I also do. It's like, I get that the Punisher is a really sort of like violent character and all of that. And honestly, if that's what Lego has to do in order for the minifigure to be made, I don't care. But I also think that, like, the people, like, parents, most parents won't know. And if they do know who the Punisher is, their kid's not gonna know. So I feel like it should be fine for him to just sort of be in the background or even be inside the building. But yeah, it's weird that they did have to do that. But it also makes me wonder, it's like, will he stay in the set? Like, will he be super valuable in the future? Like, are they gonna, like, because I wonder if they do that with Deadpool as well. Like, if they made Deadpool. Look at him. He's so cute. I know I don't like that fact. Legos don't remind me. The Bugle is an 18 plus set, and that's the thing. It's like, it makes sense for the Punisher to be in an 18 plus set. Like, you're marketing this set at adults. So, like, it's fine. Like, again, we know that the age limit doesn't mean anything. Like, a kid could buy that set and build it and have a great time, and that's fine. But it's like, I find it interesting, though, that it's like, they're still, like, being very careful with the fact that the Punisher's in the set in stores. It's like, it's an 18 plus set. Like, you're alright. Top 3 Marvel characters: Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, and, ooh, I need to have a look at my figures to remind me. That's a tough one. I mean, I know that it's like, I mean, Loki's up there, but I also really like MCU Thor. Like, Chris Hemsworth's Thor is what sort of reminds me. But then again, ooh, I just want to say like a villain though. That's tough. I don't know who the third one would be. I have no clue. I don't think I have Bin Chicken. I've seen a lot of the Grogu dancing videos. I follow them on TikTok. I should do that actually, BFAB, for at least one video. I think that would be really cool. Hold up. Alright, I gotta try and stick this panel sticker on. I'm trying to do like this peel technique thing that I did for the Bugle. Perfect. I did that for the Bugle for the giant, like, screen banner thing that's on it, and it worked perfectly. Love it. I love Captain Carter. I need to get her. Oh, that figure is beautiful. Also, how's everyone going in their CMF hunting? Is it still super rare to find them, or are people having better luck these days? Because I know that it's very, very popular. Very, very popular. I'm going to hold you to that. Please do, because I will forget. I think it'd be quite fun for like April Fool's Day or something like that. Would be pretty good. I want to do a TikTok of it. Haven't been able to find any at all. Haven't found any yet. Dang, very hard. Because like ours haven't released. So I'm like, because I want to get my duplicates, but I don't know if they're going to be in store, and I don't know if it's worth me just ordering a bunch of them and then selling off the duplicates that I don't care about. So I'm tempted. Found 3 at Target. Nice. I don't have any. I've been to 4 Walmarts and nothing really. April Fool's Day, that's a long way away it is. Or Christmas. The Grogu Christmas special. Now there's an idea. They have a whole case at Barnes and Nobles. I don't have a Barnes and Nobles. Doesn't exist here. Honestly though, when it comes out, it's like I'm tempted just to like click and collect an entire box and then sort through the ones that I want and then like sanitize the rest of the bags, return them, and just be like, here you go, and then keep the box. I'll just return the bags. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I don't know, Anselm, because like from what I've heard, they're not going to happen, but then they're going to reboot video. I don't even know if they were made or anything like that. Be interesting to find out. Oh, and then there's a little stand for the figure. Oh, this is cute. Oh, those pieces were supposed to go on the back here. Oops. Stuffed it. Stuffed it, stuffed it, stuffed it. I need to get the 6-pack. How can Bomb be normal? I went day 1, got 12. 10 that I felt out. Bought 6 packs. So how many do you have now in the end pen? Like in total, how many duplicates of each one? I made my Walmart order another one by hiding a box with everything still in it. Mean. Putting those poor employees suffering. Look at that. So rude. I need Sylvie. Sylvie's pretty fun. Yay. Alright, and there's the stand that no one really cares about. Hooray. I might chuck that in storage. Don't really need that. Series 2 of video is going to be released in October. Is it on the website though? That should come out by now. Hey look, do you want to laugh? Ha. Good joke. Good joke. That was loud. Actually, I think did I build something? Oh, it was the brickheads that said like 2022 and I was like, you're funny. And then we have all the advertisements. Oh my gosh, the 501st Clone Legion Trophy Troopers. So much fun. I'm glad I remembered where I put that manual though. I couldn't find it earlier. Anyway, here he is. Look at him. Mwah. Love you. I have 2 of everyone but Spidey and Zombie Cap. I have 3 Buckies though. Oh, 3 Bucks. Actually, 3 Buckies isn't too bad. You get an extra shield. Hello. That reminds me, everyone's like, The MCU shield is different. The one that Bucky has compared to the one that Cap has. I hate how everyone keeps using it. I'm like, sir, the color scheme's better. That's why. Wait, let's open its mouth. There we go. Ah! He isn't BFAB, and I'm glad you realized that. Look at him. Mwah. Would you like a macaroon later, buddy? How does his head move? I know it can like sort of slide back and forth a bit, and then you can like rotate it. I should get all of my Grogus out and take a photo of them. Yay! He's adorable, and I actually have space to put him on my shelf. Hooray! Although I kind of want him on my desk. I might keep him on my desk. He's actually quite cute. I like it. He looks like a puppet. He kind of does, actually. Kind of does. There we go. The Bucky one is way better. Exactly. It's just like the color scheme better. I get that the lines aren't the same, but it's a cool figure. I mean, it's a cool shield. You should be fab. I'm sure it's going to go on sale later this year. Look, now we can look sad. Wait. Now he looks sad because I haven't fed him. I am Tootie. Ooh, there we go. Aww. He's a great. Okay, yeah, you can stay on my desk, mate. You're okay. And his hands slightly move. Not really. But that's alright. Wait, I'm supposed to space out the fingers? Oh. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Now his hands don't look as creepy. Look at that. I love that. I love that. Good, 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 good. We did it. We did it. We did it. How much is the retail price in Australia? For him, I think it's 110, but at the moment you can get him for like 93 at Big W and Maya and things like that. I think once I price matched him from like Kmart or something at Target, and I think my mum bought him for 90. I think it was my Christmas gift. So, yay. I'm not replacing him. Rude. Grogu comparison video. That would actually be kind of interesting. I might just do an entire video on my collection of them and then I'll compare them all to each other. Wait, where's my Brickheads one? Hold on. Where is there we go. Got him. Hee. Tee. Love that for me. He's adorable. Look at my collection of them. Hooray! Yay, they're adorable. I love them. Love them. They're so cute. Next video, Grogu goes swimming. Actually, I would love to try and put him. I think it would work. Now that I've got the brick built one, I would actually be down to doing that because I could put him on an inflatable and I wouldn't be worried about his like fabric getting ruined like I would be the other Grogu. Whereas like this is plastic. So like, he could go swimming, be fab. Now that's a good idea. Instead of a drop test, Grogu goes swimming. I'll get him like sunglasses and he can sit out by the pool. I'd love that. I just need to go and find an inflatable that would fit him. I'm sure I've got one lying around somewhere. Anyway, everyone, thanks so much for joining me building the latest Grogu in my collection. He's adorable. He's a lot better than I thought. I'm a really big fan of this, actually. He's so cute. So, so cute. He's going to sit on my desk now and chill out with me at all times. He's always going to be here. I think he's the third or fourth one or something. It'll be interesting. Anyway, next week, our building stream will be my charity stream. So please come down and watch the entire ad for that stream because all of the money from the ad revenue and all that will be donated. And don't donate through YouTube for that stream. I will leave the donation links in the description. There will be a PayPal link as well as a regular charity link. But the regular charity link is like paid in Australian dollars. Thank you, Zach, for the $5 by the way. The charity stream I think will be go for around like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6, but I'm not going to make any promises. I'm going to be preparing for it all week, so there won't be any streams on either channel. I'm going to take some time off because I'm really stressed about that charity stream. I have high expectations and I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited at the same time. We'll be building Mos Eisley, which I've had sealed for a very long time. So it's finally time to crack it open and build that, and we'll be joined. It should be good. I would donate, but I still live with my parents. Exactly, Albomian. That is why watch the ads, because that way you can help out without having to pay anything. Just watch the entire ad. I will be putting non-skippable ads on that stream, by the way, for the reason of raising money. Don't get mad at me. So I hope you guys have a great week and a great day. And I'm going to go and film some videos. I might try and film my Hogwarts Castle review today. So we'll see. I hope you guys have a great week. And I will see you very, very soon. I'm sorry, BFAB. Very, very sorry. Might do an impromptu one, but we'll see. Great. Now my mum's vacuuming. Bye, everyone.